Hello, and welcome back to this channel. This is eStar Tarot, and today we're going to be doing another collective and timeless reading to see what this collective needs to receive as messages of guidance this day. And we've already got a message right here. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Okay. So I'm going to just take that card for now. Yeah. So energy's building up for you. Things are building up. They're coming to a head very soon for you. I think over the winter there's going to be quite a lot of changes coming in, which may be difficult to deal with, but it's all going to be towards your highest benefit. I think the key here is just to keep your eyes on the prize, is what I'm hearing. Don't lose sight of your dreams. Because you're on the course, you're in the right direction for it. You just have to keep steady with it and not let others distract you from it. I'm hearing two more cards, so we're going to do two more cards to draw for this. You're very close to achieving your goal. All right, so extra confirmation, gibbous moon. So the waxing moon is going to turn into the gibbous moon, almost full. It's funny, they're like opposites, right? You see that? Because this one, it's a dark moon with a little sliver. And here it's a full moon with a little sliver of dark. So things are going to turn on their head. It's going to flip around, and you're going to be so close to your goals that you're going to wonder how you got there. It's going to go quick. I think the winter will go quickly for you, actually. And it's funny because usually the winter, I don't know where you live in the world, but usually the winter feels like it takes a long time. But I feel for you, it's not going to feel that way. So much is going to be happening that it's going to feel like you blink and winter's over. That's what I'm getting. So I think that's just because you'll be doing so much towards, like, things are just going to happen one after the other, and you're going to kind of be like swept up in a wave almost. Yeah, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the zodiac sign that's all about, I believe, long journeys. Because there's one for short journeys and there's one for long journeys. And I think Sagittarius is for long journeys. So you might be going overseas. You might be traveling somewhere new. But you also might be doing that mentally as well. Like you might be going to a completely new state of mind, a new place that you're going to be living in a different state, a different frequency. Because it's new moon in Sagittarius, right? This is a new beginning, a new journey. Yeah, I feel like I should put it, because they were in sequence, weren't they? Yeah, so we got like almost a full moon cycle, right? Because this it goes from a new moon to waxing, so it's starting to gain its glow, and then it's almost there. And then it goes all the way back to a new moon again. So almost a complete cycle here. I feel like this represents the winter itself. It's going to get there quickly. Yeah, 3-2-1 is what I'm feeling. Maybe you're seeing that number, 3-2-1 or 1-2-3, but something about that. Yeah, things are coming together for you. There's a little noise there from the flame, a little pop. So I think things are just going to get started for you very quickly soon here. You might be in a place of pause, a place of rest, but things are going to set in motion soon. And I think you're going to be surprised with how suddenly everything is moving quickly, everything is changing rapidly. Your head's almost going to be spinning. But the thing you have to remember is that this is about your dream, your goals. This is what you want. And the luck is on your side. The universe is on your side with this. You don't have to get yourself worried and worked up with fears about, is this going to work out for me? This is happening really quickly. Is this the right choice? You don't have to worry about that because it is the right choice. You are on the right path. I think you just need to hear that. And we also have with us today, we have Aura quartz here. It's a meditation stone. I like this meditation stone because it's blue, but it looks gold when the light hits it. I don't know if I can catch it on camera, but you can kind of see it there. Yeah, like that. So there's hidden gold in there. Maybe you've got the hidden gold within you as well. Golden light. And we also have our little dolphin totem here as well. So that's here to guide us as well. Dolphins also, you know, the ocean, right? Traveling overseas. So there might be something to that as well. And taking leaps, right? Taking a leap of faith. You might have to take a leap of faith in this situation where it's going to feel like, maybe that's what that quick energy is about. It feels like so much is changing fast and you have to make decisions that feel like they're risky, but they're towards your goals that you've had for a long time. So it's not actually as quick as you think, because this has been on your mind for a long time. You just didn't expect it to you didn't expect it to happen, but it's gonna happen. So be prepared. And when I say be prepared, I mean just calm your mind. You don't have to try to figure out how to be prepared for every scenario. You just have to know how to deal with the energy when it arrives. Which is knowing how to keep yourself stable and calm and centered. On top. Okay. Ace of Scoops. This came out last time. It's funny. Yeah, this is a new opportunity coming in for you. It's like that delicious sprinkled ice cream. Oh my gosh. This deck is always making me want to eat ice cream. But it's like that. It's like this great offering to you. It's like something you wouldn't want to turn down unless you're, you know, lactose intolerant. But and you know, he's got the ice cream on his shirt there, right? It's like the same ice cream right there. So it's almost like the deliverer of ice creams, which obviously he's selling ice cream, but it just, something about it is catching my attention right now. So I feel like this is an opportunity that's being brought to you by the divine realm, by the deliverer of opportunities, so to speak. So yeah, we're going to, you're going to want to take this opportunity. You want to take that ice cream. You're going to know too. You're going to know when it comes to you that this is the thing. This is the opportunity. King of Scoops. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's the king of scoops. He's bringing it to you. But the scoops is also pentacles, right? King of, and like, so we got the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles essentially, right? This is an opportunity to be the master of your material world, to be financially independent, to be really stable, really feeling like you have it all and that you don't have to stress about security, financial or otherwise. And it could even be about living, like where you're living could feel very safe and stable for you as well. And this could even be like a partner or someone like that, that's like someone who is financially stable that wants to be around you or bring you an opportunity. But I also get that you'll really become like the King of Scoops here. You'll know how to be in charge of your destiny. Oh my gosh, more scoops. So yeah, lots of pentacle action happening here. And this is the Nine of Scoops, right? Nine of Scoops, or Nine of Pentacles, is, you know, being very independent and in your abundance in a way. It's like enjoying your garden, sitting in your garden and being like, I have it all. I'm so delighted. So I think that there's ample abundance coming in for you if you take this opportunity, if you take this ace that's being offered to you. That one ice cream will turn into many ice creams, which obviously kind of represents money in this case. But ice cream also is like, when you think about ice cream, it's something really pleasurable. It's something really like delicious and fun, you know, like it's a tasty treat. So it's not just about money. It's like about feeling joy and abundance and pleasure in life. Yeah. And we have the dolphin, which I find dolphins represent joy to me. So, and being in your joy and accepting joy. So maybe you're kind of learning to bring that in, learning to accept it. Okay. Oh, there it is. 2 cards. We've got the Empress and the King of Strands. This is really funny to me. Mostly because it's Joyce, right? And Joyce is like, she's the ultimate mother, right? She's so protective, and she's kind of a warrior, but like, she's a warrior of love because she wants to protect those she loves. And it's that determination, like to find her son in the beginning, right? That always leads her forward, always leads her to the next thing that keeps her steady. And then she does end up dating Bob, right? King of Strands. It's funny how he's in a pentacle though, right? In the picture. I don't know if you can see it there. But he's the King of Strands, which is the King of Wands, right? The Empress and the King of Wands. This feels like a partnership because they're in a partnership in the show, right? But I also get that it's like part of your abundance is going to be engaging with that side of you that is a creative master, someone who can fully embrace their creative abilities to create their future, to create their reality, and to create sort of a kingdom for themselves based off that creativity. Like, I'm getting really strong at like a business or something like that, because you got King of Scoops and the King of Strands, which is the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands respectively. So I think this is going to, and in between them you have the 9 of Pentacles and the Empress. So it's going to, it's like this strong masculine energy of creativity and business-like ability is going to bring you the things that are going to bring you comfort and bring you into your soft feminine. But it could be another person. I think for some of you, it might be another person that comes into your life and is going to be like a business creative partner. But for others, I think it could also be you just finding those qualities within yourself, your ability to make that happen. Because I think before you thought you couldn't achieve those things, but now you have a new perspective. You have a new understanding of like your ability, your capability of making that happen. And I also get a bit of a father energy here. Like maybe there's going to be someone helping you out. This could even be like a mother and father helping you out. Interesting. Maybe they're going to kind of help you get established wherever you're going or whatever you're deciding to do. Because the arrow is shooting, right? You're deciding to choose what you want to do and going for it. So maybe that involves starting a business, and there's going to be these 2 energies helping you out. But I also think part of this is coming in when you lean into that Empress energy. Because the Empress is the divine feminine. She receives, she relaxes into a reality where she can fully embrace her softness. She receives the abundance. She doesn't chase it. And I think for you, that's the key to your creativity as well. When you don't force it, when you lean into it softly. I hope I'm making sense here. But I think it's just that you have to be able to embrace that side of yourself that wants to just let it happen, not force it to happen. Because like creativity doesn't like control, right? It doesn't like when we push and try to schedule it or try to just make it happen instantly. It likes when we kind of do it spontaneously, when we try to let it happen as our feelings flow with it, right? Sometimes our best ideas come to us when we just wait for it to happen, right? We let it happen as it on its own schedule. There is a need to make things happen on a schedule sometimes. That's the masculine energy, but I think the masculine energy has been not to your advantage. You actually have to let the divine feminine lead. That's going to be the key to your creative juices getting flowing and making it so that you turn this into your abundance, into your wealth. But I also find like she's defending it as well, right? She's got the axe there. She's ready to defend it. So I think part of this is like you making sure that you keep it safe, right? You keep it, you understand that it's for you. The Empress doesn't give away her abundance that's meant for her, right? It's meant for her. She receives it all. So I think you just have to embrace that you have to receive and not feel like you have to give it away. Yeah. Okay, let's get Land Sky Oracle. Ooh, I'm feeling warm all of a sudden. Guess these candles are generating some heat. I think there's something to be said for letting your mind quiet down. Because I think that when we keep ourselves too busy or keep ourselves filled with noise in our lives, we don't allow those moments to happen where we get that creative inspiration, or an idea suddenly comes to us and we're able to act on it. I don't think that happens as easily when we're always plugged into something, especially electronic. So just be aware of that. Yama, honor others. Honor others. Yeah, there might be something to that for you, embracing your wealth as well. Just want to check here. Equity. Truthfulness. Do you feel balanced working with others? When greed shows up, how does it look? Consider being kind in the subtlest forms. Thrive in a world by treating others the way you want to be treated. I think this might have something to do with working together with others creatively. That might be something that you have to work on. It might be a struggle for you because you feel like you can't trust others, but I think that's something that you're going to kind of unlearn. That you've had to be mistrustful all this time, and I think now is a time where you're going to be given a chance to undo that damage, that thing that made you feel like you couldn't trust others. And I actually just want to go back to these moon cards for a sec, because I'm being directed to look in the book here and see. I think there's something about the new moon in Sagittarius they might want me to mention. Yeah, needing to laugh more is mentioned here. So maybe there's something about that as well. You need to embrace a little more fun to let that creativity happen. be a little more relaxed. 'Cause sometimes things happen when we're not doing anything, or when we're letting ourselves relax and have fun, letting ourselves go with the flow, right? Sometimes that's the key to abundance. And having a gratitude practice is also mentioned, and we have honor others. So always remember to think of the things we're grateful for, and that's going to help us to feel abundant even when we have that feeling like we wish things were different, right? Because when we just stop to remember what we have, we end up thinking of so many things that we're like, wow, I do have a lot. So it helps us, remain great in that energy of gratefulness. And that's what the universe likes. That's what brings us more, right? Okay. I think that's all they wanted me to bring up there. So we're going to move on and get another card here. Yeah, so one more card from Land Sky. Yeah. Try to shuffle on camera more. The cards tend to fall out pretty crazy, so sometimes it messes up the whole spread. Okay, here we go. Kali, Fierce Love, 36. Kali. Yeah, Kali loves fiercely, right? I think that's something, and we have it right next to the new moon in Sagittarius. So I think that we're also in the Sagittarius season, I believe. So it could be something, maybe you are a Sagittarius, or that you have Sagittarius placements that are significant for you. But I think you, loving yourself has to come first, for sure, before you can love others. But I think mainly for yourself, I think that's where, I think you've just been working so hard that you've forgotten how to have joy and fun in your life in a way that blocks your creativity, and your guides are just calling for you to show yourself a little more love and self-care so that those things can come to you more easily. Yeah. Be unapologetic with Kali. She doesn't apologize for having fun, having joy, being who she is. Yeah, and gets you through difficult situations, right? So maybe you're going through something difficult right now, but Kali's with you. And Kali, she has kind of a crazy wisdom where she cuts off your head, but the cutting off the head is sort of it's like a tower energy where you see things from a new perspective. And because maybe you needed that loss to see things from a perspective that made you clearer, more aware of what's really important. Now, often what's really important is our own happiness, right? We can't sacrifice that for others. We can't constantly be giving our energy away to other people, other things that don't matter to us. We have to say, this is what matters to me, and I'm going to do that. I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm going to just be who I want to be and do what I think is fun, even if it's not productive or what I'm supposed to be doing. I think that's going to end up leading you to your creative joy and your creative abundance. Yeah, she helps you take a stand for yourself. Helps you have courage. And she's very affirming with love, not with fear. So maybe that's something that you have to think about more. You have to embrace that you have to bring love into your life, even if it's something you have to fight for. And stand up for yourself fiercely. Yeah. All right. So this is a bit of a shorter reading. I'm not really getting much more. Okay. We're actually going to do one last card here. last 2 cards, I should say. And we're going to see... Oh, okay. I'm going to leave those there. Put the cards up there. Good. Let's see. We're going to use our past life deck and see what we bring out. Oh, came up pretty quick, so... They definitely got they waved me down to be like, don't end it yet, use this deck. So there's something important here. Extraterrestrial, oh my gosh. Close encounter. Okay. That's interesting. Early Earth Dweller, Off-Worlder, Watcher or Guardian. Maybe you got a guardian looking out for you. And that's what that's trying to tell you. Or maybe there's someone you're going to meet that's sort of like an extraterrestrial, or it's going to feel like an extraterrestrial. We got another one here. Gluttony. No, it's diet. Vegetarianism, nutritional and food issues, fasting or deprivation. So there's something about like diets here. Maybe you have to be very careful about what you eat, because what people say is good for the human body isn't necessarily good for you. That's something you got to be aware of. Maybe you're kind of an extraterrestrial. And yeah, it's like you're not entirely human. Interesting. This might have to do with like an earth angel energy, like, or like a starseed, someone like that who has a different energy. And maybe that's why things have been difficult for you, why things have been blocked for you. Yeah. Maybe when you move to a different location, because we got extraterrestrial here and diet. Maybe it's going to be that when you move to a new location and you change your diet up because of the food that's available there, you're going to notice a big difference. And it might change something within you. Maybe where you're living, the food is kind of toxic for you. Not to say the food's poison, but maybe it's just not good for you specifically. This is really interesting. Very odd. And it's over the new moon in Sagittarius, the extraterrestrial. So I really get the sense of like, this is about the changing location. This is about maybe you're going to feel like an extraterrestrial in a new location. And there's going to be a lot of culture shock and different food. But also, I don't get a bad vibe from this, like the card here, even though it says things like gluttony and other things that might be taken as negative. It's like the sweet treat there kind of looks good to me. It looks like, you know, I feel like they're almost bringing you a treat. Does that make sense? Like, if this is like a guardian energy here, like from the divine, because we were kind of getting that with before, like you were being helped. Maybe it's just to say you're, you know, there's going to be sweet treats for you. I mean, we already have ice cream here. I just feel like you're going to feel like you can have a lot. Maybe like you're going to have an abundance of food. But the food is more symbolic of like, because we were talking about the ice cream, how ice cream is like pleasurable, right? It's not just about eating calories. It's like about the experience of the ice cream, right? It brings you a bit of joy. It kind of feeds your soul. That's what I'm trying to say here. When you have, sometimes we eat not to just eat. We're doing it to like, that's what that term soul food comes from. It like, it feeds your soul almost when you eat good food that you love. And that's that energy I feel from that. It's like your soul is going to be fed finally. Yeah, I think that's what the message is. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be like you've been starved for a long time for something. And you're going to finally get it. And I think it might be something to do with love too, because we got Kali here with fierce love. And maybe that's what honor others is about, because you've forgotten that others can make you feel loved and and nourished just by their presence, just by being in your life. And that's going to be part of your abundance as well, is letting these other people in that are going to be part of your world, that are going to help you heal from your past and move on into your future. Embrace that side of you that wants to flourish and create and feel abundant, like pleasure, right? Like, I'm really feeling pleasure with this reading. Like, you're going to be feeling like pleasure in all the senses. Yeah. All right. I think that's the end of the reading. So I think that's a pretty good place to end off on. So I wish you all the best with that. And thank you for staying to the end of the reading. I hope it was helpful. So if you like the reading, you can leave a like and subscribe to help your algorithm and the channel. And yeah, leave a comment if you feel like you want to share your story or just to say that you liked it. All right. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.